Welcome to another episode of DilSe Stories. We have once again a very special guest, Sowmya Ramalingam.
Yeah,
Namaskar.
வணக்கம்.
Thank you. Um, would you mind introducing yourself to our audience, please?
I'm Soumya, and I also have another name, which is my pen name, EL. I publish all my artworks through EL. EL is something I named myself, more like a recognition I gave to the hours I spent to learn art. I'm a self-taught artist. Also, by passion, I'm an artist. By profession, I'm an assistant professor. I teach visual communication. And recently, I completed a project on Thirukkural, which has 1,330 couplets. So I converted all the couplets into painting. I took 1,330 days of framework to complete this project. I started it on January 1, 2020, and completed the 1,330th work on 22nd August 2023. That was my recent achievement. I can proudly say that now. Um, Working on Thirukkural is more like a meditation. Every day you learn a new lesson, most probably in all the phases of life. You get to know what is what and in what phase, how you have to react, and you will learn a lot. So I learned a lot of patience. That's all about me for now.
Great. Thank you for that very nice introduction about yourself. And I'm Dr. Parag Bharadwaj. So, uh, you're an artist. You said you're passionate about it. When did you start gravitating towards art?
I remember I was very little. I keep on drawing everywhere on the walls, on my notebook, my classwork, my record note, all the all the pages, not just pages, all the empty spaces will be filled with my drawings. Right from the childhood, I remember maybe 6 or 7 years, and I keep on drawing every day. I don't remember any drawing classes I went. Only after my 12th standard, I wanted to do something in the visual medium. I don't need any other stream to study. But I don't have the opportunity to work with fine arts, to study fine arts. So I made my career into visual medium. That is, I did a diploma in visual media. I studied animation, visual effects. And through that, I came into this field called illustration. So I got that specialization in illustration, and I got my PG degree from Pondicherry University. So there I explored a lot in the social media, art direction, painting, drawing experiments and everything. So, however, I work on anything in the mainstream. I always work as a freelancer, as an illustrator. For more than 10 years, I'm working as an illustrator. Meanwhile, as a mainstream, I worked as a assistant professor and animator. So my main jobs may um, take turns, but not my illustration and passion. I'm very keen on that. So after completing my PG, I was very much interested in research. So I wanted to do something uh, from my root, and that is Tamil literature. So I started this artistic experiment with the Thirukkural. So this is how my journey with art started and
Very
going on.
nice. Very nice. And yeah, I'm glad you're doing it and you're sharing it with the public because your artwork is very unique. And we'll talk about that in a few minutes. But when you started this project, 1,330 days without a
Yeah,
break, that requires a lot of discipline, right?
a lot.
So, how did you
Not
manage that?
just uh, discipline is a easy thing. It may sound easy, but it is really difficult. It is one of the difficult thing you can follow, this discipline. Um, it may vary what kind of discipline you're uh, taking on, but for me, mostly it is time management. First thing is the time management. As you see, I am a single parent and I have a daughter to take care of. And my mother is my family, everything is living with me. So I have a different routine. So spending 4 to 5 hours of time for art every day is indeed challenging. And my family took care of me, and they never interrupted my artistic time. So whenever I start working, they will not come and interrupt or anything. So they gave the same importance I gave to the art. Apart from this time management and everything, we all have some kind of struggle. Like we struggle in different way. We all do struggle, but the situations and reasons are different. Someday my health won't be good. Someday my mind will not be good. Then I have working hours. I have challenges in everyday things. So everything you have to handle. But when I start working, when I take this brush in my hand and start painting, I go to this meditative state. So this happened only after 100 days of Thirukkural. For the first 100 days, more like practicing the meditation. And after 100 days, and you learn all the good things coming from the literature, and you grasp it, and you see, you give your point of view using all your experiences, and technically you're experimenting with the medium, and so much of good things will happen in the 4 or 5 hours. So every day will be exciting also after the 100 days. And the first 100 days, you don't know what is happening to you. So no matter what, I have to complete the artwork that day. So that's what pushed me through.
Yeah, because it's almost 4 years.
Yeah,
Because you take vacation, you the things going on the weekends, and but you were
yeah.
very disciplined. That's amazing. I did not expect this to come out during our discussion, so it's a pleasant surprise. Now,
Mm,
you mentioned visual communication. What does that entail? Is
mm.
it uh, you know visual communication in terms of an artist doing their artwork, or can you expand on that?
First of all, it is all about human communication. It starts with the history of visual communication, where you start with the scale paintings. When you don't have any language, when you don't know to write or talk, and we used to communicate through sounds, body language, and art. We used to document our lifestyle for the first time through the cave paintings. So, cave paintings, this visual communication is with us for a very, very long time. Everybody knows to draw. Everyone knows to express how they feel through visual communication. It is nothing but the elements of designs to express or convey without talking anything, without any sound, without any body language. It is just a different form of communication. In visual communication, we learn a lot about this special category of communicating through symbols, through semiotics, through colors, through space, and you learn all the elements of art, not just art. It is about photography, videography, how you compose things, how you set the frame, how you want the viewers to see what you want them to see and how you want them to see. So it is about mass communication. It's not just the conversation between two people. It is about the conversation between one person or a team and to the mass.
Yeah, that is
So
very well summarized, and because your paintings do make a point, and
thank you.
yeah, fascinating. The I think they have found cave paintings in India as well. I know you hear about them out of India, but my understanding is that they have discovered them within India.
The cave painting.
Yeah,
There's a lot of cave paintings in India, and I want to visit all the places, and soon I will.
great. And please do document your journey for us so that
Yeah,
we
I
can
will.
get to enjoy it along with you from a
Yeah,
distance, of
sure.
course. Now, the coming to your paintings, they're very unique. Uh, and before I say anything, is there a common theme that you're trying to portray through your paintings?
Um, there is no common theme actually. And currently I'm working on the household chores and how it is consuming the dreams of the people. It kills your time like anything. So it is not a joke. It is not easy thing. You have to give up so many things just to do the household chores. And it is not about just about me. It is about many people, mostly women of my previous generation, more like my mom's generation. The whole generation has been taught how to do the household chores and they live through it and they die. Though they have so much of dreams and you know so much of visions and they're unable to do. There may be different reasons, but I see one of the reason is this chores. It will bind you into something else. So I want to uh, comment on that through my painting. And it is just a form of expression. I I talk through my paintings. So I want to share something with the world I paint. So after starting this series of work, I'm getting so much of feedback and both from both the genders, male and female, they are giving feedback like it is truly connecting with me. It is killing my time. But we have no way. We have to do the chores. I even saw a quote like AI must be doing my dishes. AI must be doing my everyday routines. And I must be writing or I must be painting. I must be doing something creative. But AI is doing this creative works and we are doing the chores.
That's very well put. And those paintings, I mean, I've seen them. I think we can all relate to those, especially with our mothers, how much they sacrifice. And there is a painting of
Yeah,
the lady putting, hanging the clothes to dry. And then when I saw that, I was like, wow, that really summarizes it. in a painting, all the.
And many said like it is haunting, it is bit haunting, and they cannot move on from that painting. It- yeah, it is beauty of the visual communication.
And you
It gives
summarize.
so much of perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And sometimes when you see paintings, they're often interpreted differently by different people. Uh, but
Yeah,
yours is to the point. It is very simple and it strikes a chord and very relatable.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And so this is a theme currently I'm working on, but usually when I want to relax, I used to paint. But when I'm painting just for myself, that will be always connecting with the nature. What I enjoy, I'll be reflecting my happy moments, just like the rain, the moon. I'm really into the natural components. I want to be close with the nature. I want to see greens everywhere. So when I am painting just for myself in a relaxed way, that will be obviously about nature.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I have noticed you love the moon, you do
Yeah,
love the
I
rain.
love.
But I think what is the common theme, and if you ask me as an observer, is the importance of the simple moments in life,
True.
right? Uh,
Yeah,
Getting wet in the rain. There is a
yeah,
painting of a lady, and then there is a one of my other favorites is somebody is there with their feet up on the window, and it's raining outside.
yeah,
You know, very
yeah. That's
simple
me.
things that we've all done, and you put them in these paintings. It's just amazing to watch. Very relatable, very simple, like a butterfly flying around you. So
Yeah,
I think you are able to relate with people and their experience
yeah,
through your paintings very well.
yeah. Very true. Very true. I feel living the moment is the best thing you can do, and that's the big lesson I learned. Like, it's just this moment, and you don't know what is tomorrow. Just live this moment, cherish it, and never miss any beautiful things around you. And many people will not understand that, and they'll be running towards something. Even my college is all green, so I have to walk around 200 to 300 meters to go to my department. So I used to cherish every step I take. I used to touch all the leaves. I used to see all the flowers, all the butterflies. And it is so light and happy. You're happy. And that is what needed at the moment. That is a success of every person to be happy. To be happy is a real success, I feel. So sometimes I want to share these moments to make people realize these are very precious and they must continue doing that. And I want them to be happy. I want to show how beautiful the moments are. That's the reason.
So this is where we're going to get into a tug of war. I was telling you right before the interview, you are a philosopher, and you were saying, "No, you're not." Look at just when you watch this interview, you just listen to what you just said. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
No, go ahead.
Philosopher is a big word. That's why I said, I don't know. I'm just learning. I feel I'm very tiny person. I'm just learning this beautiful world experience and everything. That's why I said I'm not a philosopher. Philosophers are the persons who who lived a life, who learned a lot. They have so much to give to the people. And they were very precious. All the philosophers, and I have miles to go to become a philosopher.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know anything now.
from my perspective, you've checked all the boxes that you yourself mentioned. So we'll put that aside. Now, I'll tell you, along with the paintings that you create, you often use a quote, or you add a word, which I think just magnifies uh, the depth of your paintings. And my favorite is fire.
Mm,
I mean, that is just such an amazing painting. And, it's the fire within, right? The desire to, I mean, you can take it in a lot of different directions, but
yeah,
that's an amazing painting. So I'm going to request the audience to please go and check out her Instagram page and follow it, because uh, you know, you'll get a treat. Now,
thank you so much.
you're welcome. And, the other thing is, you somehow, I don't know, it's very unique the way you draw the eyes. And, they really, like, I felt somebody was looking at me where I saw your painting, and it's just done so beautifully. And I do understand that you've received a good amount of recognition and awards as well.
Yeah, for this Thirukkural project, I keep on um, recognized by many good souls for the awards, for the interviews and articles.
Yeah, so it seems like that's not what you were seeking. It came to you.
No, yeah, it does. I'm
Yeah,
happy if people want to know what I did. I'm happy to share, but the point is just they are my uh, form of expression, and I learned something from Tirukkural, and I expressed it in a different way, and that's it. And I want people to learn to live happily, learn a lot from Tirukkural. I want people to read Tirukkural. You can, I assure you can even segment your life before Tirukkural, after Tirukkural.
very
So
nice.
you will handle your life in a very different way. I can say that.
I will definitely check out the wisdom.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
yeah, and before I forget, there was another painting that you painted, the brain and the heart, right? And
Brain and the heart.
the lady is walking on, between the two.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so that was a
It is
very,
part of it is part of Thirukkural.
yeah,
It's another couplet. Yeah.
yeah. I think there was some mention about a difficult journey, or the most difficult journey, is to balance the two,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I know this is like very inspiring. I mean, you've done great stuff. What can we expect next from you? Because you are evolving, as you mentioned.
Yes, I am. So I'm learning about some creative works from Sangam literature. I'm reading Sangam literature now, mostly from female poets. So I'm just not sure what I'm gonna work, but definitely from Sangam literature.
Yeah, you're pretty unique, because you basically summarize everything that is in given part of literature into a painting. So, um, yeah, that came as a big surprise. I was not aware that that's what you were doing when you were sharing your paintings. But it's just been an outstanding discussion with you, and we wish you all the best, and we hope that you will come again.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Wonderful questions, and I'm really happy to share all my experiences in the moment. Thank you so much.
I think that's a very nice takeaway for all of us. Usually, I ask the guests, is there anything that you want to share with the audience? But I think you did a fantastic job. in
Thank you.
conveying that message loud and clear. All right. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so much.
Namaskar.
Thank you. Thank you.